go to the fifth set. Hawaii winning the fourth set, 36-34. Hawaii had 7 chances at set point before they broke through. And Stanford had 6 chances at a match point. They did not break through. So here we are in the fifth. This will decide it. This will decide whether Hawaii comes away this weekend with a sweep over the defending national champion. Sweep meaning that they won both matches.
Well, looking at the where Hawaii's ranked. Hawaii's coming into this weekend number 13, Stanford number 2, but really showing that Hawaii, while 13th and not having a good outing last week, right up there with the defending MPSF champions, with the defending national champion Stanford, in one of the best volleyball matches we've seen here in the Stanshare Center. That match, that last set going 36-34, putting on really a treat for everyone here in the house.
Spencer McLaughlin with 26 kills. And you look at Umlauf, and Jonas Umlauf has 24 kills. He had 22 on Friday night.
Hawaii able to get others involved. Walker with 19, Hunt with 10, an impressive number Dyer with 9 kills.
But the spotlight has to be on Zemjak. He's the field general. And he proved it again tonight. He set the offensive pace. So we go to set number 5. We play till 15. You have to win by 2. Serving will be Ellis. Dug up by Costello, and that ball put down and in. And Hawaii gets the first point, as hitting that ball down was Dyer.
Dyer still limping coming up after the hit, but you got to think the adrenaline is helping carry him through this last moments of this match.
How does your ankle feel? It feels good enough to win. Zemjak to serve. Takes the deep breath. Gets it in. That ball dug up by Lawson. Barry. That's in the air by Stephen Hunt. Chased down by Zemjak. Umlauf gets it across. Stanford with the advantage. Barry. Ball is hit by McLaughlin. Blocked back.
And Hawaii finally finds a way to stop Spencer McLaughlin at a very opportune time in that fifth set. McLaughlin, who's found success all night long, hitting from behind the 3-meter line. Hawaii triple block, stopping him that time.
Good defense by Hawaii. Zemjak to serve again. Hawaii leading 2-0 in the fifth set. Trying to come from behind for a delirious win. Overpass. Saved by Walker. Zemjak back to Walker. Double block is up. There's Shoji. Barry. Outside it goes to Lawson. Saved by Zemjak. Walker gets it across. Shoji to Barry. Ball is hit over by Cook. Diving dig by Costello. Great save by Jonas Umlauf. And that ball is hit out. Tangling with the antenna is Lawson. And Hawaii lead 3-0 in the fifth set.
Well, Hawaii defenders that time showcasing some fantastic skills. Costello with some digs. Zemjak with a dig. Umlauf going into the crowd. Great pursuit by this Hawaii defense.
And here is Zemjak. Zemjak continues to serve. 3-0. Hawaii leads. Zemjak again gets it in. Dug up by McLaughlin on that ball. Hit by Mahalski. So the freshman gets the first point for Stanford. Hawaii leading 3-1 in the fifth set. And serving will be Lawson. Dug up by Costello. Chased down by Zemjak. And that ball taking something off that time was Umlauf. And he got it by Barry, and he got it by Mahalski. Hawaii leading 4-1 in the fifth.
Good serve by Lawson causes Zemjak to bump set that ball. to about the 15-foot line, and Umlauf still finds a way to get a kill.
Walker to serve. Overpass by Shoji, and right there was Hunt. Stephen Hunt. 5-1. Hawaii leads. Stanford calls a timeout. Hawaii opens the fifth with sharp angles and grim determination. Stanford has to call a timeout. Hawaii opens with a flourish in the fifth set. Trying to come from behind, steal this match, sweep the weekend series. Walker to serve. Gets it in. Back up by Lawson. Berry works it to McLaughlin. And McLaughlin successful again. 27 kills for Spencer McLaughlin. Hawaii trails by 3. Serving will be Berry. Takes something off. Steve Hunt. Mishit by Dyer. Advantage Stanford. And the ball is hit over again by McLaughlin. Here comes Stanford. They trail by 2. Hawaii had a 4-1 lead moments ago. Berry took something off again. Umlauf doesn't fool around. 6-3. Hawaii leads.
Well, Umlauf has been trying to hit that line all night long. Stanford has done a nice job of getting a blocker in front of them, but that time Umlauf finding success once again, hitting that ball down the left sideline.
Dyer has served soft all match. Served soft again. McLaughlin. That's blocked but out. Blocked that time by Hunt. 6-4. Hawaii leading by 2.
Hunt was there, just hand positioning, not allowing the ball to go back into the court. See the ball being blocked out of bounds.
Mahowski serving. That's out. That's a mistake. That's a second straight service error by Mahowski. Gives Hawaii some breathing room. They lead 7-4. They will change sides at the 8th point. Umlauf to serve. Gets it in, dug up by Shoji, Berry. And again, that time it was dug up by Costello. Hawaii trying to keep it alive, but he couldn't do it. Good job by Stanford that time. So it is 7-5. Serving is McLaughlin. Dug up by Walker. Zemyak. Umlauf. That's in. That went right by McLaughlin. Hawaii leading 8-5 halfway through the 5th set. And both sides change. So Hawaii had to battle in the 4th set, come from behind to win it. Now they lead in the 5th set. But this is far from over. Coming into the game is Sam Pescaro. He will come in for Zemyak. Pescaro in there along with Welsh and Walker in the front row. Serving will be Steve Hunt. Hunt taking something off, getting the serve in. Lawson able to squeeze it through the double block of Pescaro that time. Pescaro and Welsh. Zemyak comes in replacing Pescaro. Hawaii leading 8-6. Serving is Ellis. Umlauf. That goes off Shoji. Shoji has been a target tonight for Umlauf.
And Zemyak is going almost exclusively to his big gun Umlauf. You see that time Eric Shoji unable to handle the boom of Umlauf with his 27th kill.
Coming in to the game to serve for Hawaii will be Harrison Carroll. We have seen Hawaii do this repeatedly throughout the length of this particular match. So Carroll will come in. He will replace Welsh. Zemyak, along with Dyer, along with Walker in that front row. Serving is Carroll. Gets it in. Shoji, Barry. Ball is hit by Lawson. It is blocked by Zemyak, but the ball goes long. That's a point for Stanford. And it is 9-7.
Well, Hawaii has some room. They have some cushion from earlier, so if they keep signing out, they should be just fine. As we see a serving substitution coming in, Canella for Stanford.
So Canella standing back. Hawaii trying to reach double digits. Keller gets it in, dug up. And the ball hit over by Umlauf.
So even when Nate Zemyak is pulled all the way to the left front position, he still finds a way to set that ball 30 feet cross court to Umlauf.
Good dig by Hunt to start things off. And here is Zemyak back at the service line again. Hawaii leading by 3, 10-7. Zemyak gets it in. Fuku able to dig it up. Ball comes over by Lawson.
So Hawaii calling for an overreaching by Lawson. That ball blocked up on the top of the net, but Lawson just able to tap that ball straight down.
Hawaii leading by 2. Serving will be Lawson. Into the net. That was serious. Hawaii now leading 11-8. They get to 15. They win the match. It will be storybook. It will be written about in volume. But Walker serves it long.
Walker with his 4th service error of the night.
Stanford 2 points in arrears. Serving is Berry. Dug up by Costello. And blocked. Stephen Hunt is blocked by Cook. Hawaii calls a timeout. All of a sudden, it has really become a tight situation. Hawaii leading by 1. We are in the 5th set of a fantastic volleyball match between Hawaii and defending national champion Stanford. Hawaii winning on Friday, sweeping Stanford. Completely different kind of match tonight. Hawaii came back in the 4th set to send it to this 5th set. And now Hawaii leads by the slimmest of margins, 11-10. Umlauf apparently will carry the key with him back on the court.
Hawaii up by as many as 3 in this 5th set, but some critical errors here down the stretch, service errors as well as a hit.
Stanford serving very quickly. Zemyak, Umlauf hits it, and he really confuses the back row. That went off Lawson, and then that went off Shoji. And Hawaii leads by 2, 12-10. Welsh comes back in. Umlauf is definitely the key. Serving again is Dyer, but they've really gobbled him up. Shoji, Barry, ball comes over, and that's going to be behind us. Point Stanford. (12-11). Mahalski into the net. That was huge. That was huge because Hawaii is now only 2 points away from sweeping the weekend.
The freshman showing his inexperience in these tight matches right there with some critical service errors down the stretch.
Serving is Umlauf. Gets it in. Lawson, Barry. Ball is hit over by Cook. Zemyak, Umlauf. Ball comes back over. Zemyak, Costello. And again, hitting it into the block that time. It's Stephen Hunt. Stanford comes back to within 1. And serving for Stanford will be McLaughlin.
Great block.
McLaughlin with 30 kills in this match.
Great block on that previous play by Gus Ellis, who just shut down the cross court on Stephen Hunt.
Hawaii 13, Stanford 12. You get to 15, you win it. Dug up by Walker. Zemyak. Walker! Long. Walker hits it long. If someone is to hit it long in a situation that has such dire consequences, it is Walker. We are tied at 13 in this match up for grabs. So Walker hits it long. Stanford celebrates. Hawaii led by 3, controlled by 2. Now we are tied at 13.
Yeah, the errors down the stretch, actually for both teams hurting, but Hawaii's hitting errors at the end. Stephen Hunt hitting into the block and a hit wide by Walker from the 3-meter line has eliminated Hawaii's advantage. Almost can guarantee that this ball will probably be going to Jonas Umlauf.
On Hawaii's side, yes. On the Stanford side, McLaughlin. McLaughlin has a total of 30 kills. McLaughlin has done everything. He has blocked. He has dug. Amazing. And this is his final performance in the Stan Sheriff Center. I mean, he has come to the Stan Sheriff Center as a little kid. He has come as a high school player. He has watched his father coach. He's watched many University of Hawaii games, that's for sure. And here he is in his final performance, and it has been one that will be remembered in the McLaughlin family. But it is not over. Hawaii with an opportunity to sweep the weekend.
You see Nate Zemnia talking to the team, trying to figure out what would be the best option right now coming out of this timeout. Look for them to run a decoy with the middle, possibly, and trying to create an opportunity for Umlauf to get an open look at the net. But I got to guarantee that Stanford blockers will be waiting.
So Hawaii with Walker and Zemyak, and also Welch. Quick serve again. Walker into the net. That went off of Shoji into the net. You know what I'm looking at here? I'm looking at match point. Match point for Hawaii. Welch will serve. Welch joyously receives the ball. He knows what kind of a possibility this is. Crowd is standing. Second time that Hunt has put it into the net. Tied at 14. Hawaii had a chance to win it. Another quick serve by Stanford. Near the net, but the ball comes over on the Stanford side. Whether Zemyak touched it or not, I don't know. But this is the second opportunity for Hawaii to win the match. Welch will go back to serve.
Hawaii with a break that time on the overpass. Ended up getting a kill as we see Welch, the freshman, going back to serve.
Stanford trying to hurry up and serve. Welch gets it over. It will go to Lawson. Lawson puts it down in the back row. Tied at 15. Here we go again.
Hawaii has Dyer as well as Walker in the front line, and Ellis back to serve.
Gus Ellis getting ready to launch. Gets it in. Hunt with a miss-hit. That sets up Stanford. And getting the ball down is Mikulski. Now Stanford with the match point. Serving will be Ellis for the match. Hunt, Zemyak, Walker. Ball is hit over by Mahalski and down. Stanford wins it 17-15 in the fifth. Boy, you talk about frustration. Hawaii battled them all the way, came from behind in the fourth, had the lead throughout most of the fifth, and yet could not close. Just could not close. And they'll think about this for a while, but not too long, because the season really is just beginning. They split the weekend with Stanford. Hawaii loses in 5 to Stanford. Red Star Moment is sponsored by Heineken. Give yourself a good name. This is the ace at the end of the fourth set by Zemyak. Zemyak hits that off of Lawson, and the ball goes into the stands, and that sets up an exciting fifth game in which Hawaii had 2 chances to win it. They were unable to close, and Stanford comes back and wins it in 5, 17-15 in the fifth set. Bank of Hawaii most outstanding players for Stanford, the Cardinal, Spencer McLaughlin. McLaughlin was just super in this particular match. I mean, he did everything well. This is the last time that he will play on this particular floor. Spencer McLaughlin with 30 kills. Jonas Umlauf for Hawaii had 29. So 2 outstanding performances again tonight. Hawaii comes up just short to Stanford. And those are the 2 most outstanding players, sponsored by Bank of Hawaii. Excitement, eh?
Excitement. What a way to start off the MPSF season, I think, for Hawaii and both Stanford. Just showcases that this is a Hawaii team that can compete with the best in the country. And, you know, we saw the Hawaii players make their way back to Hawaii. Be interesting to see how Hawaii will continue on in this season of the MPSF, but a great way to start off. Excited to see the rest of the season unfold.
Next Saturday night, make a date too with the home team. Make a dent in your schedule. We'll bring you a WAC basketball game between the Aggies of Utah State against the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, who have now been able to win 3 in a row. That starts at 7 next Saturday night. This has been another Warrior volleyball presentation on K5, the home team. For Ryan Suji and the entire home team crew, I'm Jim Leahy. Treat each other well, everybody.